Peck's Paradise. This is where I'm going to be living out of my truck. Hopefully show you guys some of the adventures I'm going to be going on while I'm living out of my vehicle. I've been living out of my vehicle for about a month now up in Huntsville, Ontario. I'm working up here at a zipline high ropes course and didn't want to spend $900 to $1,200 on rent, so I converted the back of this 99 Ford Ranger 4x4 truck that I recently bought. It's very easy to convert it into a camper. All you need is a topper where you can pretty much sit up in. You need something to lay on. You need a cooler, camping stoves, and maybe a power source. You don't even need a power source. There's a lot of stuff you can just plug it in your truck when you're running it, if you're doing day trips or something like that. I bought this truck with a tonneau cover on it, traded the tonneau cover for this topper. This topper does not fit 100%, but I have made it work through little tricks to weatherproof it to ensure water doesn't come in. Air seepage, which is what I've been working on. It has been raining quite a bit up in Huntsville the past month, 2-3 times a week. So I have had a lot of water coming into my cab while I'm sleeping in here, so I've had to address that. I'm going to go over everything that I have put into this thing, but if you have the topper and a truck, maybe cost you $100. I already had sleeping pads, your pillow, your blankets, sleeping bag, all my cooking stuff I already had before this because I love going camping. So yeah, I've pretty much just started camping out of this full time now for about a month. I've been going to work. Still, only issues I've been having is just showering and taking a place of shit. But those are pretty easy to overcome, especially in a little bit northern Ontario when you have tons of fresh water, fresh lakes to go swimming in, bathing in. Cool guys, let's give you a tour of my bedroom, my kitchen, my living room, everything. This is it. Alright. So right here, I just found this cool little campsite outside of Huntsville, half hour on Crown land right now. So tonight I'm going to be spending actually the next 2 days here camping out, seeing what I can get into, maybe get some fishing done. But yeah, pretty much guys. I found this racking back home. I didn't have it in this build initially, but this is in my closet just taking up space. I looked at it thinking it might fit, which it definitely did. So that's a free cot from my parents. Thank you, Mom. She also got me a plastic Tupperware type clothes thing that's in the back of my vehicle. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, the only thing I've spent money on in this is my Goal Zero right here. I have a Yeti 200X. This thing does wonders for me. I don't use it all that much, but you have your 120 volt, which powers my laptop, 2.4 amps, two 2.4 amp USBs. Then you have USB Type C, 60 watts, 18 watts, and then your 12 volt power source. So everything I run off of this is my laptop, my phone, if I'm not using my Anchor power bank for my phone. I power this USB fan that I got from Canadian Tire. I power that off of there. What else do I power? Maybe I charge this up, but a lot of the times I charge everything. From inside the cab of my truck, especially when I'm driving. Usually have a half hour drive to work from wherever I'm camping from. But yeah, pretty much this Goal Zero just powers my laptop is the main thing. my fan when it gets hot, but right now it's getting very, very cold, 0 degrees, possibly 5 degrees. Everything's a little bit chilly, but the only thing I've really spent on this truck build is trying to insulate it. That is Reflectix. I have Reflectix over here on this window, on the 2 side windows, and also on the front window there. So that costed me about 40 bucks to get the Reflectix for those, and the tape for the center seam. That's 40 bucks. I got this tailgate foam. I had big gaps in my tailgate, so I got this weather stripping down here. I got all of this from Canadian Tire. That costed me about $25. $25. That was so I'm up to $65. The USB fan, Canadian Tire also. If you are gonna get a 12-volt fan, make sure not to go into the travel section. Go into the home computer section. That's where you're gonna find it cheaper, because they know you will pay the money for the travel. Lights. I have these magnet lights that I got from the dollar store. They have they just stick to the side of my bed. They'll turn on to settings. Yeah, that was $5 from the dollar store. And then I have this Yuko lantern. I've yet to test it out. I just bought it because it is getting colder. 0 degrees, freezing, 5 degrees Celsius. It's getting there, and I'm gonna be getting chilly for this next month, the last month of camping that I'll be doing up in Huntsville here. So yeah, I'm gonna test that out. That's what is that? That's $25, and then they're about $8 for 3 lanterns. I forgot to mention that the back leaks along the seam. I had weather stripping in it, but it was pretty rotten. So I took some Quick Seal DAP silicone sealant. I took that stuff and ran it all the way around the bed of my truck. That shit works good. It's good for water and also good for air. I don't have any seepage through the gaps here. So I have this Reflectix that I bought. Cut it out, pretty easy. The stuff's not super expensive. I think I was saying it was about 40 bucks or something with the tape and stuff. I was having issues though, trying to get it to stick and stay. I bought some Velcro from Home Depot and it didn't stick. There's too much condensation underneath the back of it that it kept coming undone. It was either the glue was not sticking on the window or it wasn't sticking on the Reflectix, but pretty much I just have some Velcro on either side. It took me quite a bit of time to finally get them to stick. If you are going to put it up, make sure you don't put it up while you're living in it. The condensation, cool air outside is what's going to not allow it to stick. But yeah, eventually it did work. So now I can pull that off, put that back on. It does help quite a bit to keep down the condensation and keep some heat in. We have my bed, 2 layers of foam padding. That'll be good. This will change eventually. This foam that I had to pick up because there's huge gaps in my bed and the tailgate, I picked that up and that shit works pretty good. I'll let you know because it is coming undone. I'll let you guys know how long this stuff lasts down here, but this shit works great. But yeah, closed up all the gaps. There was tons of gaps here, which is now closed. If you take a look, This topper is a little bigger than my bed. So I had to add foam there. I had to add 2 layers of foam here, all the way around. One up here, one down here, just so it met the tailgate. Because it is, yeah, a little longer, but this is pretty much it. I have a roof rack that I will eventually put shit up there. I had my paddleboard up there cruising. You can't see into it as there is the reflectix there. Some of this, it is quite tinted well. If you do get direct light into there, people can see. So I do want to change that and make it a little more tinted. But the inside of my box, inside of my cab is pretty straightforward. I have a lot of rescue stuff here. And when I mean rescue, I just mean spare blankets, toolbox there, my clothes. My mom was able to give me that clothes bin, so I might get another one of those. Those are super handy, especially when I'm changing inside the vehicle of my cab. But yeah, some of the cleaning supplies, laundry, and my bathing stuff. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much it. I bought this thing for $3,000. She has 240,000 kilometers on it, and she is a beast. Yeah, so for just under $4,000, guys, you guys can get yourself a pretty sweet setup. $3,000 for the vehicle. I spent $100 trying to weatherproof it, which will change. And also the Goal Zero. The Goal Zero is about $500, and that thing, if you have it charging every couple days, you guys will be golden. If all you're charging is your phone, a fan, my laptop, that's all I'm using it for right now. But yeah, she's pretty comfy in there. But yeah, and I am camping out here tonight. This is going to be the nightly view. This is up in Huntsville, just half hour outside of Huntsville, guys. Should be quite a beautiful night. Leaves are starting to change. In a month's time, this will all be red. Very beautiful. But yeah, there's a shitter over there, so I'll be golden for the night. Hey guys, I will be changing a lot of everything in. I will be changing a lot inside this vehicle. I do want to eventually put a bed up here, sitting above my wheel well. I don't know if I want it all the way up here yet, because once I do that, I will not be able to sit. I can only sit right now if it's fully on the ground. So I want a bed on this side. I want storage on that side. I don't want to go too much further out than that, but if I can get this up, it'll give me a lot more space. Eventually want to get a Dometic 12-volt fridge, solar panels up on the top, and then I can charge the Goal Zero for all day throughout the sun, and then I won't have to worry about any power issues. But yeah, eventually I do want to, in a month's time when I'm done my job here and I go back home to my parents, I'll be able to use their tools and put in like a wood bed and platforms and storage and all that stuff. Oh yeah. Well guys, yeah, hopefully I'll be bringing out more videos more often, show you guys what I change, because it is changing almost every week as I get money in. I'm putting a little more money into it. She is a pig on gas, so that's where a lot of my money is going to. But yeah, channel in, like, subscribe, do what you guys need to do. Hopefully I will give you guys more ideas. If you guys give me ideas, yeah, that'd be great. Catch you guys later.